Today I'm going to show you quickly how to use Imaris and labels to then transfer the labels into Vantage. So the first thing I'm going to do is just quickly create some labels of the different spots objects I have here. I'm not going to be too picky about the ones that are defined. So I'm just going to go with the default here. And then just quickly make some different classifications. And then I want to do my entire population here, or close to the entire population. Not all of them are going to be defined with this data set, but if you were to do this with a different data set, you'd have different results. But so I have these two different classifications for labels, test 1 and test 2. There will be some that are undefined, but then I will just go into Vantage. And then as long as I'm in the 1D view and the 2D view, you can see that the labels are going to be present depending on the statistic I'm looking at. So the labels will transfer with these different statistics, with the two different label populations. And then there's a third one for the unlabeled, if there are any unlabeled data sets. But I can have those, if I don't want those ones present, I can just turn them off over here and then just display the ones that I'm interested in. And I can just turn it all off, or like look at certain subpopulations within those labels. And this works for the 1D view and the 2D view. So you can pick different statistics there, and you can see the populations of the different labels are present. Now in objects view, it's not possible to display the actual labels in objects view. There still will be the option to see them in the table that's generated, depending on the statistics that you're looking at. But so the way you would look at those two different labels is to go back into the surpass view, and here, instead of using labels, I would just split them into different classes. So I would duplicate this selection to a new spots object, then go back to this other one, duplicate the other side, of my two different populations. And so I have these two different spots objects now. And then in Vantage, I would go into here and display those two different labels, have them displayed on here, and then I can color them different colors and pick that. And I can type in the RGB values for those also if I want them to be the exact same for what was displayed on in the 1D and the 2D view, or those label colors. I can enter in those RGB values just by extending this menu here. So if you want to do a 1D view and a 2D view, you can use the labels that you generated in Imaris. If you want to use the objects view, you need to actually use the filter and split to a new spots object or surface object. This will work the same for spots and for surfaces, this concept. Just let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Have a great day.